Let me ask you something. Right now, you are doing something you'll do around 20,000 times today, and you're probably doing it wrong, breathing. You think you've mastered it. You've done it your whole life without a single lesson. But here's the shocking truth. The way most of us breathe every day is quietly keeping our bodies in a low-level state of stress. And here's the incredible part. With one small change in about 1 minute, you can calm your nervous system, slow your racing heart, and help bring down tension for free, anywhere, anytime, with no pill and no equipment. So today I'm asking 3 questions. 1. What does wrong breathing even mean? 2. How can something as simple as a slow breath change your heart and your blood pressure in real time? And 3. What is the exact 1-minute technique you can use tonight? Stick with me till the end, because this might be the most useful video you watch all week. Let's investigate. Let's start by destroying the biggest myth. We're all taught that breathing has one simple job: bring oxygen in, push carbon dioxide out. In, out. That's it. Wrong, or at least dangerously incomplete. Yes, that's part of it, but breathing is also something far more powerful. It is a remote control to your nervous system. Think about that. Most of your body's automatic systems run completely outside your control. You can't simply decide to slow your heart. You can't choose to lower your stress hormones. You can't will your digestion to relax. These run on autopilot. But breathing? Breathing is the one autopilot function you can also control by hand whenever you want. And that makes it the secret back door, the one lever ordinary people can pull to reach deep into the automatic systems that usually ignore us completely. So the real question becomes, if breath is a remote control, what exactly is it controlling? To understand that, you need to meet the 2 hidden modes your body is always switching between. Inside you, there's a nervous system running everything automatically, and it has 2 main modes. Mode 1 is the fight-or-flight mode. Think of it as the gas pedal. When you're stressed, in danger, or rushing, this mode floods you with energy. Your heart speeds up, your blood pressure rises, your muscles tense, your mind goes on high alert, perfect for running from a lion. Mode 2 is the rest and digest mode, the break. This is calm. Your heart slows, your body relaxes, it repairs and digests. Now here's the problem with modern life. Traffic, bills, phones, deadlines, worry. Your body often can't tell the difference between a real lion and an email. So millions of us live with our foot stuck halfway down on the gas pedal, all day, every day. Constant low-level stress. And here's the magic. Your breath is directly wired to both pedals. Fast, shallow breathing presses the gas. Slow, deep breathing presses the brake. You have been holding the remote your entire life, and nobody taught you how to use it. So what does wrong breathing actually look like? Do a quick check on yourself right now. Put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly and just breathe normally. Which hand is moving? For most people, especially when stressed, it's the chest hand. That's shallow chest breathing. Fast, high in the body, using only the top of your lungs. It's the breathing of stress, of someone who's slightly on edge. And modern life makes it worse. We hunch over phones and desks, squashing the belly. We rush. Some of us breathe through the mouth instead of the nose. Add it all up, and most people breathe too fast, too shallow, and too high in the chest all day long. And remember what that does. Fast, shallow chest breathing is one of the signals that gently presses the gas pedal, whispering to your body, stay alert, stay tense. The right way is the opposite. Slow, low, into the belly, through the nose. And the single most powerful part of it all is the part almost everyone ignores, the exhale. Here's a secret most people have never heard. The exhale is your brake pedal. When you breathe in, your heart naturally speeds up just a little. When you breathe out, your heart naturally slows down. This is normal and healthy. Now think about what that means. If you make your exhale longer and slower than your inhale, you spend more time in the slowdown down phase, and you gently nudge your whole body toward calm. There's a key player here, a long nerve called the vagus nerve, which runs from your brain down to your heart and gut. It's like the main cable for the rest and digest break. And slow breathing, especially a long, smooth exhale, is one of the simplest ways to activate it. This is why, when someone is panicking, we instinctively say, take a deep breath and let it out slowly. That's not just folk wisdom, it's you manually pressing the brake on your own nervous system. So the magic formula isn't just breathe deep, it's breathe slow and make the exhale longer. Now let's talk about something we do thousands of times a day without thinking, where we breathe from. Your nose isn't just two holes for air, it's a brilliant piece of engineering. It filters out dust and germs. It warms and humidifies the air before it reaches your delicate lungs. And here's a fascinating bonus. When you breathe through your nose, your body produces a tiny amount of a gas called nitric oxide, which helps open up your blood vessels and can improve how well your body absorbs oxygen. Mouth breathing skips all of this. It lets in dry, unfiltered air, and it tends to be faster and shallower, pressing that gas pedal again. This is why so many breathing traditions, going back thousands of years, have one rule in common: breathe through your nose. So here's a free upgrade you can start this very second. Simply notice when you're mouth breathing during the day and gently switch to your nose. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but these tiny habits, repeated 20,000 times a day, add up to something powerful. Okay, the moment you've been waiting for. Here are simple, gentle techniques you can use anytime. And let's actually try one together right now. Technique 1, the foundation, belly breathing. Put a hand on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose and let your belly rise like a balloon, not your chest. Then breathe out slowly. That's it. Technique 2, slow breathing with a longer exhale. Try breathing in for a count of about 4 and out for a count of about 6. In for 4, out for 6. Just a few rounds of this can noticeably calm you. Technique 3, my favorite for instant relief, is the physiological sigh, studied by scientists. Take one normal breath in through your nose, then a second small sip of air on top to fully fill the lungs, and then a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Just 1 to 3 of these can take the edge off stress fast. Let's do one together. Breathe in, small top up, and a long, slow breath out. Feel that? That tiny wave of calm? That's you, taking the remote control of your own nervous system for the very first time on purpose. So how does this connect to blood pressure? Here's the honest, careful science. When you breathe slowly, many studies use a pace of around 6 breaths per minute, you shift your body toward that calm brake mode. Your heart rate steadies, your blood vessels relax a little, and in the moment, this can produce a small, temporary drop in blood pressure and a real feeling of calm. That's the 1-minute effect you can feel for yourself. But here's the important, honest part. A single minute of breathing is a great tool for stress in the moment, but lasting changes in blood pressure come from regular practice over weeks and months, alongside everything else that matters: movement, sleep, diet, and your doctor's guidance. In fact, slow breathing practice has been studied enough that guided slow breathing has been explored as a supportive tool for blood pressure. The key word is supportive. Breathing is a powerful, free, side effect-free habit that works with your health plan, never a replacement for it. Which brings me to something I really need you to hear clearly. Please listen carefully here. Slow, gentle breathing is safe for most people and a wonderful daily habit, but a few honest cautions. First and most important, if you take medication for blood pressure or any heart condition, never stop or reduce it based on a video. Breathing is a helpful add-on, not a substitute for your treatment. Always talk to your doctor before changing anything. Second, this video is about gentle, comfortable breathing. Slow in, slow out. It is not about forceful breathing or holding your breath for a long time. Avoid any extreme breath holding, especially if you're driving, in water, or standing up, as it can make some people dizzy or faint. Third, if you have a serious heart or lung condition, are pregnant, or have a panic or anxiety disorder, check with your doctor about which breathing practices are right for you. And finally, if you ever feel chest pain, severe shortness of breath, or sudden dizziness, that is not a breathing exercise moment. That is a seek medical help now moment. Used wisely and gently, breathing is one of the safest tools you own. Let's keep it that way. So let's step back, because this is bigger than just breathing. For most of your life, you've probably felt that your mind and your body are two separate things, that stress, calm, and emotion just happen to you, beyond your control. But the breath proves something remarkable. There is a bridge between the two, and you can walk across it any time you choose. Your breath is that bridge, the one place where your conscious mind reaches directly into your automatic body and gently says, "It's okay, we're safe, slow down." We spend so much money chasing calm, gadgets, subscriptions, quick fixes, and the most powerful tool was inside you the whole time, completely free, available in any moment, the next breath. You don't need to find more time for it. You're already breathing 20,000 times today. The only question is whether a handful of those breaths can be slow, deep, and on purpose. That small choice, repeated daily, can quietly change how you feel every single day. So there it is. You came in thinking breathing was just oxygen in and out, and now you know it's a remote control to your own nervous system, a brake pedal for stress, and one of the few free tools that can calm your heart and your mind in about a minute. Remember the simple recipe. Slow it down, breathe low into the belly, through the nose, and make the exhale longer than the inhale. Use it before a stressful meeting, when you can't sleep, when you feel that tension rising. And please remember, this works with your doctor and your treatment, never instead of it. Your next breath is waiting, completely free, ready whenever you are. Why not make it a good one? If this video gave you even one tool you'll actually use, share it with someone you love who is always stressed, always rushing, always holding their breath through life. You know exactly who I mean. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.